Here in the UK, the Foreign Office says it's working hard to get in touch with 3 British men who have been detained by Taliban secret police in Afghanistan. One of those being held is thought to have built up an online following by visiting dangerous places, while the other 2 are understood to have been arrested during a raid on accommodation used by foreign aid workers. Helena Wilkinson has more.
Back under Taliban control since the summer of 2021, now it's emerged that 3 British men are being held in custody by the Taliban in Afghanistan.
So maybe I might be evacuated tonight, maybe next week, maybe a month.
It's understood one of them is Miles Routledge. He was evacuated from the country during the final days of the occupation in 2021. He's built up a social media following, visiting dangerous places. 2 other British men are also in custody. One of them is Kevin Cornwell, a 53-year-old charity worker. It's understood he's a paramedic and has been working in Afghanistan for some time. Another British man who hasn't been named was detained at the same time as Mr. Cornwell in January. No formal charges have been laid against the 2 men. The organisation supporting the families of Mr. Cornwell and the man who hasn't been named said the men are facing challenges.
The difficulty that you have in the current system in Afghanistan is that there's no codified rule of law as that we would understand it. And so when somebody becomes subject to these kinds of procedures, there's no legal access, there's no representation, there's no access to consular officials. So they've essentially been in a diplomatic and legal black hole for some time.
In a statement, the Foreign Office said, "We are working hard to secure consular contact with British nationals detained in Afghanistan, and we are supporting families. Families who will no doubt be desperate for the men's safe release." Helena Wilkinson, BBC News.